to see you again, but I'm a fool for you and those things that you do. Can't get this picture of you out of my head. And all this time should've realized that I've been walking your wire, and I've been
You're a pussy.
walking your wire, babe, for too long, and I'm walking your wire. Won't take too long till I turn and walk away. Thought it'd get better with time, but your LA kisses, baby, they still blow my mind. 'Cause I'm a fool for you and those things that you do. But the way you love me is such a crime. And all this time should've realized I've been walking the wire, and I've been walking your wire, babe, for too long. I'm walking your wire. Won't take too long till I turn and walk away.
Got us unmuted, Pappa J.
Yeah. Oh no, we're live. We're live.
The mics were hot the whole time.
Oh, man. Somebody heard me say cuss word, bro.
Oh man, this is a Christian show.
Oh, fuck that.
Whoa, Pappa J.
Yeah.
Pappa J. How are you doing today, my friend? Hey, look, we're live.
We are live.
We're live on everything. Are you checking everywhere?
I'm just right now sending out
Did you check on
announcements.
X?
I'm checking
Did you
that
check on
right
Hey,
now.
look, we're live on YouTube. We're live on Facebook. Make sure you guys go like, subscribe. Check us out there. Let's do a volume check. Let me see what's up.
Whoa, Pappa J.
Oh man, we're live on X like a mother.
We are? Oh, man. We're about to get so much hate.
I love it.
Oh, man. My bald spot's showing through tonight, my
well,
boy.
It's more like a hairy spot. The rest is
Holy
bald.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh, my.
loving that.
Look at the comb over, though. Look at the comb over, though,
Oh,
man.
that is the best.
Why is it like that?
Hey Ben, are we live on Rumble?
Oh, right,
I
you
just sent him the text.
Right. You guys got everything ready that we need to get ready?
I think so.
Well, hold on. Let me do one thing. Let me just double check my notes. Now, I know Bulk Lesnar's here, so we're going to have plenty of things to talk about for fucking an hour and a half with you guys.
Yeah.
He's got all kinds of...
Oh yeah, a little 8-year-old boner running around the house.
Pappa J, why did you have to jump in and just shout that?
Wait, you guys are checking. No, while you're checking your notes, just quick. Last week we joked that what's his fuck? Fuck, I forgot his name.
What's his fuck, ball? The boss?
No, dude in the wheelchair.
Dude in the wheelchair.
The
What are you fucking... Are you
Stephen Hawking.
yeah, Stephen Hawking.
All right,
That
let
Stephen
him have a
Hawking
seizure,
would be
everybody.
on the Epstein list, and we're just like, oh no, you mean Bill Gates? And then fucking Stephen Hawking is on the Epstein list.
He is. You're right.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what? You know what? They said his thing was.
What?
He liked to have a whiteboard and put math problems on there and have little people.
Yeah, midgets.
Yeah,
You say midgets?
I don't know what the
He
correct
he
term
said
is.
You
little
say
people.
midget, retard, fag. Come on, let's go.
What the fuck?
He,
Pappa J?
he would have he would put the whiteboard, the problem just too high to have them stand on their tippy toes and struggle to solve the problem, and that turned him on.
That's crazy.
All right, everything seems to be working, gents.
All
I
the
gotta-
memes that were coming out for that were hilarious.
That's outstanding.
get my position here. All right, everybody got their drink. What's that? You got a notification?
Yeah, just this is Ben.
Oh, what's he saying? Is he
He's gonna be watching about 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh! Look at every time I look to my right, I got a monitor right here. That's why you see me look to my right, and there's a monitor up here, and there's monitors everywhere in this freaking room. But when I look to this specific monitor to my right, holy shit! I should just go bald again. You went bald. That is way back there. I gotta just. This is why I wear a hat all the time.
I'm
First time in a long time I haven't worn a hat.
I'm entertaining the idea of doing another wrestling show in September or October.
I'm not shaving my head for a wrestling show. I've already done it for other reasons. I did it for a wrestling show. Remember? I got hit in the head with a bottle and then my head shaved.
That was a lot of fun.
Remember Mr. Classic?
Yeah. Oh,
Fucked.
Classic. He's the best.
Fucked me up.
He's the best.
Well, let me see if I have him. Oh, right here, this guy.
Yep, that's the guy.
You are listening to Arizona's favorite professional wrestler, Mr. Classic, and you are listening to Big Lip Radio.
And Ben
That fucking guy.
Ben just confirmed we are live on Rumble.
That's by a whim. It was an accident. I stumbled upon how to figure out how to do that. Rumble is still the most difficult platform I've ever had to work with. So if you're going to stream, consider Rumble, but just understand you're going to come through some struggles. Just like when you first open up OBS, OBS,
right.
Open Broadcast Studios. The first time you ever open that program for your computer to start streaming, it's going to be the hardest thing you'll ever do. It's just things you got to figure out. And then Streamlabs makes it so much easier. All right. Check. Why are we checking? I just decided to check, and everybody followed. You guys are the best mates.
Yeah.
Bestest friends ever. Should we start the show?
Yeah.
Yep.
Here's Big Lip Radio from iHeartRadio.
This is K-Dog with Big Lip Radio, and if you think this is good, check out Lip Surface at biglipradio.com/lipsurface for a better show.
I'll be on my grind, never running on my mind, stepping all these fucking mannequins that's trying to hit my life.
1, 2, this on?
Do not come. Do not come.
Yeah, buddy. You're listening to the Big Lip Radio podcast with your host, Pappa J, Z Money, and friends.
This wasn't part of the plan, and I never wanted to see you again, but I'm a fool for you.
Live from the doghouse located in the foothills of the beautiful Santan Mountains. This is Big Lip Radio episode 190. The date is 290. Thank you. The date is January 10th, 2023. I'm your host, Big Pappa J. With me, your rapidly balding co-host. Man, I'm fucking everything up today. I'm so goddamn tired. I'm so tired. I can't even keep my damn eyes open, man. I come home from work. What happens? I'm tired. Come home from work. Well, a few nights of the week, I actually get to play some games. This guy's like, hey, let's go to work, man. Let's hang all these LEDs.
No.
Let's do all this.
I'm hanging these lights, and you said, okay, Z-Money. Hang these lights, and you continued, Pappa J, to play video games while I hung lights.
And then Kim just texted me, it is 2024. Son of a bitch.
You're so dumb sometimes. Are you all right?
Should we just start
you
over?
can't keep blaming the fall that you had on your
Hold on.
motorcycle.
Hold on.
You cannot do that.
Hold on. Live from the doghouse located in the foothills of the beautiful Santan Mountains. This is episode 290 of the Big Lip Radio podcast. Today's date is January 10th, 2024.
That's much better.
Right, that'll be where we cut in the audio version.
Oh, like you're trying to struggle with who I am. It is me indeed,
Z Money.
Here today again, like I am every other goddamn Wednesday, which used to be on a Tuesday. live.
Right.
6 o'clock is where we like to go. You can catch us on all your social media streaming platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Rumble, Kick, YouTube, live. And you can comment, interact with us. We read the comments. Let us know. Like and subscribe. Help us out. That's one way you can do. Or you can go to our website, BigLipRadio.com. See everything else we have to offer just for you. But hey, you can't forget, it's not just you and me, Pappa J.
No.
We have one of our bestest friends in the entire world, the guy who continues to show up, the guy who does not stand us up.
The guy who's sniffing a Mountain Dew.
Did you just sniff a Mountain Dew?
So I went to go open it, and it opened way too easily, and I think the seal was cracked.
Oh, all right.
So, like, because you know when you open up a sugary drink, as sometimes like the sugar is underneath the cap.
No.
Right.
That's how it was right now. That's why I was smelling to see if it was still good.
Well,
I mean, I'm still gonna drink it anyways because it's a Game Fuel Mystic Mountain Dew.
It's been in the studio freezer, which has been thawed and frozen multiple times through the heat and the winter cold, plus the fridge. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you.
This one's
drink
not
at your own. What's it taste like? Did you taste it?
I haven't yet, but I'm gonna drink.
Take a slurp right now. Let's see how it is.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bulk Lesnar.
Lesnar, right there in the flesh. Thank you for showing up. While you take that, listen to this.
What do you think, Bulk?
That's fine.
All right.
It's fine. Tastes the same. Tastes like it normally would.
It tastes like a lot of sugar.
Can you grab me something non-intoxicating from in there, sir?
There's only Coors Banquet that's intoxicating in there. He's so worried. I literally have a fucking Coors Banquets.
Right.
And he's getting so nervous.
4 more of those and you'll be ready for that drive home.
Oh, shut up.
Hold on. I got a couple of kids.
I got a whole 12-pack, man.
I got
Don't fucking tell me with a good time, dickhead.
I got a couple of kids I can throw in the back seat for your drive home if you need it.
And they're sick, so they're good ones to get off your hand.
Right.
Good ones to get off your hands. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have a huge show.
Oh, boy.
For you today. We want to get into a little bit of something that's going on at the nest. I don't know.
I got a nest update.
For whatever reason, he likes to walk this thin little rope and talk about the nest. I don't get it, but he wants to. We're not going to explain what the nest is. If you've been around long enough, you can kind of just hint on it.
I'll bring
I wouldn't go too deep into it. Maple and Ash. Right? You might be like, what the fuck is Maple?
Yeah,
and
what the
Ash?
fuck is
Google
that?
it, and then we'll talk about it.
All right.
All right. New Star Wars announced.
Yeah.
Pappa J, I know nothing about this. I can't wait for you to fill me in.
New Star Wars movies.
Libraries aren't quiet.
All right.
Yeah,
Can't wait to hear about that one.
Yeah, if you guys have been in our Discord, you guys have seen the show layout through the many of years we've had here on Big Lip Radio Podcast. I like to lay out the show ahead of time kind of to give us something to talk about, keep us on track. But sometimes we don't stick to those topics.
Sometimes we don't.
Keep that in mind. But Pappa J, you seem to be very anxious. You made sure to mention right in the chat, the Discord chat, which you guys can get a link to in all of our social media. It should say Discord there. Copy, paste that in your browser. Join. You don't have to wait for my exception to the invite. Just join it and
bring it on in.
Be pleasurable. Be funny. We bust each other's balls, but just understand it's a joke. Everything in there is a joke.
Yeah, don't take nothing serious, please.
It's a joke. But Pappa J, what the fuck are you willing to risk your whole career to talk about the nest for?
All right, now we got a bump in listeners since the wrestling match, which is great. So I'm going to bring everybody up to speed on what the nest is. We are not allowed to talk about where we work online. So
are you sure?
Yes. Now I'm going to end up mentioning the name no less than twice as we do this because
I don't have a dump button.
Because I'm a dumbass. But we're not allowed to talk about where we work online. It is an HR policy, and so we've
HR.
Yeah, so we've gone to calling our place of employment where all 3 of us work at. We refer to it as the nest.
All 3 of us. Why'd you have to rope him in? He even knows where he works.
Oh, they know.
No, they know that he knows a lawyer from work.
Yep.
Okay, well you're the lawyer, but that's all anybody knows.
Right. So now everybody knows the last building director for my building. Now, everybody at the nest, I'll give them all bird nicknames because it fits with the motif, if I may.
What about short arm? Nemo.
Nemo? Yeah, well, he's the fish. He's the fish down at the nest.
The fish.
So anyway, we had a pterodactyl the terrorist, even though pterodactyl starts with P. That was pointed out to me. It doesn't matter. Still an alliteration. So anyway, the pterodactyl, the terrorist, used to sneak Opie some Barbie dolls to put into my game room until one day I noticed, and by then there were 4 Barbie dolls in my game room, thus the nickname Barbie Dreamhouse for the game room, which is not the name of the game
Do you need
room.
me to pull a Barbie doll?
Now, to be fair, that one was put there by young Tovey.
Look,
My granddaughter,
this is the Barbie doll.
she's 6.
Like, if you look around the game room, I'll focus on Pappa J. You can see in the background.
Yeah, I still haven't taken them down.
All of his, they're action figures, but there's a mixture of dolls and action figures, and
Dolls.
it's very funny to find. Hey, there's one right up there.
There's one right up there.
There's one right up there.
There's some
There's
back
one
here
over
somewhere. And then there's one back in the arcade.
They're everywhere, Pappa
Right.
J.
Right. So anyway, he was a fun-loving guy, and he would call me just to break my ball because I only got one left. He would call me to break my ball.
Funny when people find out why.
And stupid cancer. And he would call me just to bust my chops a little bit. And of course, you got my manager, the Goose, is my name for him. And so anyway, Pterodactyl the terrorist went to North Carolina to a nest we have out there.
Yeah.
And he's been replaced by one of your guys from the Tempe nest.
One of my guys?
Yeah. And
What do you mean, my guy?
Right, so this guy, I don't know his last name. I'm going to call him Dodo.
Don't say his last name.
He's the Dodo, right? So anyway, Dodo, this friggin' guy, he's the new building director, and I ain't enjoying him too much. Now when
And I don't far much too like
I don't far like him much. So I went up to him first day he was there because he don't introduce himself to nobody.
He doesn't. He
just walks around like he knows everybody knows who he is. We don't know who the fuck you are, Dodo. We don't know who you are. So somebody pointed out to me, that's the new building director, okay? So I grabbed Nemo. I said, come with me, boy. And we go walking up to him. I said, hey, man, how you doing? This is my trainee, Nemo. And Nemo, this is Dodo. I said, Dodo, I want you to understand my position here is mainly ornamental. And he said to me, oh, so don't expect too much out of you? I said, we're on the same page. I said, glad to meet you. And I turned on my heel and walked off. Now, we just got done with a very hectic fourth quarter. And some of the guys in one of the areas that Opie's in really hit a stretch goal they had no business hitting. These guys were working around the clock, major hours. I think that's why Opie's sick. He hasn't been to work in a week. He is down with influenza B, and it's bad.
Influenza
That's
B.
what the B stands for, is bad.
Right.
Influenza baby back
bitch.
Well, I didn't say it.
So then
I didn't say it. He said it.
He's
Fight him. Fight him.
I ain't afraid of him. He's a Marine. I'm a sailor. I'll whoop his ass 10 times out of 10. So Opie had talked Dodo into hey, how about a steak dinner for all the guys who met this stretch goal, made millions of money for the nest, millions of dollars. And he said, okay, give me a list. So Opie went around. He chose a place called Steak 44, Studio 44, Steak 44, something like that. Anyway, it is the most expensive steak in town because he Googled it. Okay. In a state, actually. This is where ASU and the Suns take their prospects to kind of wine them and dine them a little bit, okay? Yeah. Opie's plate, by the way, cost $220.
Jesus Christ.
So he come back to Dodo with a list of 35 names.
All right.
Dodo said, no, pick 6. Whoa. Right? Whoops. Now, the pterodactyl, as big of a pain in the ass as he was,
Pterodactyl.
and he will still, pterodactyl the terrorist, he will still call me and bust my chops to this very day, okay? And that dude was an employee first guy. Give them what they need. Okay, that was his motto. Whatever it is they need, get them in here, get the job done, give them what they need.
Okay.
And this guy, he ain't like that. Okay, there's no.
You don't care about you, motherfucker. He's just all about the number.
Right, the terrorists would walk around with a whole deck of 52 friggin' Visa gift cards and passing them out like Skittles, man, like they're candy and shit, right?
I was that workflow. I did that last year and the year before. I got my guys. There's like 10 guys who are at least walking around with $3K worth of gift cards in a backpack.
Right.
$100, $25, $50, whatever you wanted. But they put in the time for those.
Right.
This year there ain't none of that.
Right. Well,
None of that.
Right. So we got a new site leader, a new building director, and these guys are not what the terrorist was.
Rumor has it ours is shipping out.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Tempe nest is really kind of a shithole.
Well, besides our area.
Wait a minute, is Eagle shipping out?
Nah.
Oh, I was about to say, wait a minute.
Nah.
Yeah, okay,
Eagle
I was about to say.
Eagle ain't shipping out. But
Eagle, by the way, for, again, new listeners, Eagle was our last building director before the terrorist. So we go back a ways. That's 3 building directors. Right.
And that's just on your last nerve. I could tell you were frustrated as I was hanging all these lights that you can't see in the background. As they were getting hung up, you're just marching about, stomping around your room, cracking it in half, doing all kinds of crazy shit.
Well, here's the deal.
You did crack your game room in half, by the way.
I did, man. The first cold weather snap.
Studio. You busted your studio right here.
Below freezing. I put the heater on 65. I come in, and there was a white line all the way across the ceiling. Oh, man. Yeah, so anyway,
Awful.
I did a repair to it.
Despicable.
But
This happens to make a low pressure area. A high pressure area in a low pressure zone.
Right. Well, usually, I trained at Nemo, right?
Yeah.
Now, I call him Nemo in case you guys don't know. He got no forearm on the left hand.
I feel like you stress out a lot at work.
Nah.
He said nah.
I saved that for home. He got a hand attached.
Is that?
He got a hand attached right to his bicep, right?
Okay.
And so I make a lot of handicap jokes. I'm like hire the handicap. They're fun to watch. So right. So
dump. If I had that dump button, I'm gonna get a 2-button switch. I just literally dumps 5 seconds of what you said, cuts it all from history. That'd be one of them.
Right. Well, he calls me a garden gnome. What a jerk.
A gutter gnome?
Garden gnome.
Oh, I was like a gutter slut type of thing. You know?
Right. Because we were talking one day about using turn signals. And I said, you got to always use them. If you're changing lanes, whatever, you got to always use them. Then I look at Nemo, and I said,
you're always looking like you turn to the left.
I said, except maybe for you, Nemo, because when you're driving and you're trying to concentrate, then it comes time to hit that. You're gonna be doing this number. I said, and that could make you cause you to lose control.
The brake or the clutch. What is it? His left hand or right hand?
It's his left hand. So
you can't be able to shift.
Right. So he goes. He said
left, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said, great. So when the cop pulls me over, I'll just tell him the garden gnome I work with said I don't have to use my turn signals. Oh. So what a dick. And then he told me I have time to take you out back, old yeller. I don't like that one.
He called you old yeller?
Yeah, he called me old yeller. What a dick.
He said time to take you out back, old yeller. I agree with him. Where's it? Introduce. Why is he not here? We got a 4th mic right there next to you, Pappa J. We need we need another.
We do.
We do. Low on the totem pole.
Right.
If you think this is one of
the there's a lot of turns to get here.
Yeah. Right or left hand turns. But we're bad. See, why isn't he here? You can't
we started.
Call him right now. You got his number.
We started a.
You got his fucking phone number. Don't you?
I do have. We started.
Stop.
What?
Call him.
Well, I don't think you'll have anything to say.
Call him.
We started a softball team down at the nest. Now, not me, clearly, but
isn't that what?
I said you should have Nemo play, and they said, well, what would he play? I said pitcher. I said, imagine this.
What the hell?
I know all these are visual jokes, and this is a audio medium.
You're flapping your left arm like it's a Finding Nemo wing, and I can't describe it because every time you do it, even your penis vein is popping out. Look, we both have a vein in our forehead that pops out. Holy shit. Just for making fun of somebody, you're evil.
Yeah, but he's a snowboarder, right?
And that makes it even better.
So he went up.
Do you know this guy?
I've met him a few times.
Yeah, he knows
Is
him.
it as short as Pappa J says it? Is he exaggerating?
No.
Exaggerating?
Right. And so anyway, he went up to Snow Bowl for the opening of Snow Bowl because he goes there every weekend because he's a big-time
snowboarder. It's a
snowboarder.
cat without whiskers. You're just a little off balance.
Right. Right, but he's good at it.
I guess there's guys in wheelchairs that are doing double front flip over mega ramps. I mean, Nitro Circus. Check it out on YouTube.
5 guys in this group went up. Only 2 came back that opening
sounds
day.
Like the beginning of a porn.
Right.
Not a murder mystery.
Speaking of a porn/murder mystery,
oh my God.
He was scrolling through his phone showing me pictures of the opening weekend, and I'm like, stop! What's that picture right there? Well, go back one. Go back one. So he went back one.
He decided to show you pictures as he's scrolling through pictures?
Right. There was a picture of an unconscious chick in the trunk of his brand new Audi. Right? I said, what the fuck's going on here? He said, don't worry, I'm seeing her this weekend. I said, well, of course, you're going to pop the trunk at some point.
What the fuck, dude?
It's called the
It's like a Disney all over again.
Right.
Even worse, though, because instead of Disney being the one hiding in the back seat, this guy, Nemo, put the chloroform over the mouth and the chick in the trunk.
Two things to say. One, it's cold enough that a body won't decompose that fast in the trunk right now. And 2, a lot of Disney stuff is going into the open market right now. We got the Pooh Slasher movie and the Steamboat Willie horror game.
Oh, snap.
Gosh.
Oh, shit, yeah, so this kid is demented. Now, he seems like the sweetest kid in the world. Little blonde-haired kid.
Yeah,
weighs like maybe 130 pounds.
Does everybody question his sobriety?
Who, his?
Mellow tone. So, like, is he like, who's that wrestler that's always like, bruh?
Oh, no. He doesn't talk like that. Dude, did I tell you?
Dude!
This is how demented this kid is.
Stop pointing at me, you fucking weirdo.
His phone rang as I'm teaching him. And I said, Nemo, your phone's ringing. He goes, answer it. Now, how demented do you have to be to look at me and tell me, answer the phone? All right? So I grabbed the phone, open it up, and he goes, I won't say his real name. He goes, Nemo? I said, no. Nemo's in the shower, man. What's up?
Oh, so, wait, what?
And he goes,
you guys are at the nest?
He goes, yeah, we're at the nest. I'm teaching him shit, and I answer his phone. And this is the day after the opening, too, of a snowball.
That's too funny.
And then I hear a voice in the background, dude, that's not Nemo. What? And I said, Nemo just made me breakfast. He's in the shower. I said, what can I do for you? And the guy goes, you're not joining him? All his friends are the shit. This kid is demented as hell.
Well, I feel like you have to go through life like that, you know what I mean? With one arm a little shorter.
Right, and unconscious chick in the trunk of your car. Right? And he's got Audi, he wears Ray-Bans.
I'm going to say this.
He's a blonde
kid in college who had a short arm as well. His name was Edward. Is this the same? No? I feel like I might know this guy.
Yeah, I'm going to see if I can find his picture.
Find his picture. Let me see it. But what? So you didn't really want to come on here to talk about short arm Nemo, did you?
No, I meant to come on here and bitch about Dodo because he sucks ass.
Well, it sounds like you got it sounds like work though. It sounds like everybody has a job. You got to go back to it. It just kind of sucks ass, right?
Right. Nobody wants to go back to that job.
I enjoy.
My nest story.
There he is.
It just sucks because we all work at the same place. That fucking nest.
There he is. Am I lying about the arm? Look at that guy. Right?
Holy fucking grab my strong hand, dude.
Right? And he's got a freakishly strong grip, right?
They do arm wrestle it? Dude, that's like a cartoon. Ed and Eddie fucking, if you've ever seen Cartoon Network, there's a cartoon on there called Ed and Eddie. And they're all drawn up, all dopey. What'd you drop over there?
Was that a Atari 2600 controller.
Oh, those are hard to find and they're fragile. You just probably fucked that up. Is that a real Atari or just a retro remake?
That's Hyperkin.
Hyperkin, eh?
Right.
Yeah. My current manager is no longer allowing me to go back to assist my old team.
Why?
As of now.
Is it just because you stink too much or what?
No. What the fuck?
Well, we've talked about the rumors they keep spreading about
No.
Sorry. I thought we were all on the same page there, right? You told us that, right? Everybody was. We're all aware.
This is from Ben. It's he's chatting on Rumble. It's not showing up on our board for whatever reason.
Hey, this is the first time I've officially been on Rumble where we kind of just backdoored it instead of had to pay for some shit.
Right.
Hey, damn, we got 2 viewers on Rumble.
Hey, all right.
Ben says, "Hey, Pendejo's chatting from Rumble," and then Ben Haskell says, "Coors, why don't you switch to Bud Light while you are at it?" And then he says, "Pappa J, you don't work there. You just show up for attendance."
That's
and a
fine.
paycheck. And then he also says your wife has huge tits and plays softball. She's probably a lesbian. What?
He didn't say that. Get that
What?
over here. You lying sack
Look, I hold it up to the
lying sack of shit. Okay, now
You got to pause it. If you fast pausers out there, you'll see it.
what was I saying?
You're talking about how your wife and she caught her scissor and some other chick. That's it.
Oh, if that happened, I'd have video of that. Trust me.
A little 8-year-old boner running around the house.
There'd
Well,
be a
look at it,
fucking
he shot that from the
55-year-old
rooftop, bro.
boner running around the house at that point.
Jeez, whatever.
So anyway, this kid is demented, and he rides around in his Audi with Ray-Bans on, picking up chicks at whim. The last chick that he cut loose because he just ain't got time.
At whim. I haven't heard that in fucking forever.
She was a
whim?
fucking dime piece. And then the chick unconscious in his truck was a dime piece as well. I'm like, how the hell is this fucking kid doing this
Fucking
shit?
the nature boy right there.
Right?
You
The
like
nature
it,
boy.
The natural boy.
Nemo, the nature boy.
You do know that, right?
What's that?
If you can make them laugh hard enough, they're not looking at you.
Oh, that's true, huh? Or that hand. That's what I couldn't get past. I saw a picture of it.
Right?
Can we show that
What you
picture?
think? No. I don't have permission.
Can you post it in the Discord?
Uh,
Can he become a Discord personnel member, whatever you want to call
Hey,
it?
we can get him on the show if you want.
Yes. We've talked about him so fucking much on this podcast, and we've not had Nemo on the show.
Yeah.
You said he's got a freakishly strong grip. Maybe
Oh.
it's that good.
That's what I said. They go. How do you know Grant? And then how do you know the goose?
He's stupid. At least he didn't say the nest name.
Right. And
Hey, fucking dummy, your friends.
because he is Goose
Where does he work?
is best friends with Goose's dad is best friends with Nemo's dad. That's the connection. That's how
talked about
Nemo
Goose.
got in.
We never talked about Goose.
Right. That's my manager.
Okay, fuck Goose.
And
fuck Goose.
That's a good manager.
So anyway, they said, "How do you know Goose?" And I interrupted and said, "He gave him a hand job. So once you give this guy a hand job, once this guy gives you a hand job, you don't let him out of your sight." He got 3 fingers.
What? Do it again? What is that hand? Hold the hand up. Why is your hand like that?
Oh, because his hands only have. He was born without thumbs. So what they did is they took his forefinger and surgically made it a thumb.
Yeah.
So he's only got 3 fingers. He looks like a Simpsons character because he's only got the.
What the fuck?
Oh Jesus! I feel bad. Nemo, let me apologize, man. I am so sorry about that. And yeah, we will.
What is it? Why does your hand look like you got cerebral palsy?
Well, I showed you the picture.
Well, his hand just looks small. It doesn't look like it's like this.
That's what it is, though. It's connected right to his bicep. Actually, it's this one.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of the definition of cerebral palsy.
Yeah,
where it's just your muscles so tight.
So I'm always like, hey,
One of my stepsisters.
hey, Nemo, high 4. Is
Right.
And then I'm like, hey,
Does
thumbs
he have
up.
5 hands or 4? 5 fingers or 4?
He's got 4.
Okay.
Yeah, he
So
tried.
not only does he have a short hand, but he's got 4 fingers on it.
Yeah, he tried stealing my Red Bull
Does
once.
he have like a dew claw all the way up?
No,
over
he
there or
doesn't.
something?
He tried stealing my Red Bull once and said, "You're trying to get a 4-finger discount." Yeah.
I'm waiting to see if we got canceled. There's usually big old red lights flashing everywhere.
Usually when stuff like that's told, I hear it. Dear Lord, please forgive me. If that's how they take
Baby
me down to New
Jesus,
Guinea.
please forgive everybody and his family and
They're
mine.
funny right there. I don't care who you are.
I told the Goose, I said, I haven't had this much fun at work in 17 years. And this is true.
Making fun of a guy with a short arm?
He gives it right back, though. He doesn't just sit there and take
Well, no
it.
shit,
He comes
because
right
he'd
back.
probably commit suicide if he just took it. You shut
Damn,
that
I guess
shit
the time
down.
we met meant nothing.
You know how when
There's
you
a reason why
got
they give it back, because they're already full.
you know how you get that old dog and he just lays on a porch and growls when people get a little too close?
Yeah.
That was me, right? And then when you get a puppy and you introduce a puppy, suddenly the old dog starts to perk up. Well, that's Nemo, man.
So he's your puppy.
Nemo's my puppy.
You're the old dog, he's the puppy.
Right. And I got him signed off on almost
Not the
everything.
big dog, the old dog.
Right. So now I just surf the internet all day long and have Nemo do all the work.
How do you feel about this, Bog?
I just found out.
So you say Nemo do this. and
Right.
he does?
Nemo, that gearbox got to be done.
Does he fancy you?
Oh yeah, he's like, okay, I got it.
So he is your little puppy.
He's getting a red badge. He's permanent hire
because
Monday.
of you, huh?
Right?
You keep telling people, hey, hire this Nemo.
Hire this guy.
Hire
And
my puppy.
When I get a review, usually when I get a review, if I get block 5, which is average, right? If I get a block 5, I'm pretty happy about it because I come in all the time and don't do shit, right? So when I get a block,
like Ben says in Rumble, just show up and fucking.
he wasn't lying.
For attendance.
He wasn't lying. So I get a block 5, but since I got this dude whose eyes are facing 2 different directions, right?
What the fuck?
He talks a little bit like this. And I signed him. I got him signed off on everything. I better get a good fucking review this year, or me and the Goose gonna have some words.
What kind of words are you gonna have with him?
I'm gonna say, give me a better fucking race.
That's it. I feel like everybody says that. Am I
By the
wrong?
way, Goose is a former cage fighter. He's pretty badass. But I don't care, damn it.
Because you've trained Nemo, you think you deserve a raise?
Fuck yeah. Hey, when they first gave him to me, everybody said, what are you doing? I said, I can make this work. And I told the little guy, I said, hey, look, if you don't lose patience in you, I won't lose patience in you. We'll find a way to get this done. And we did. 7 months later, there he is.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes. Uh-oh, he's thinking.
So how many people have you trained?
That are still there?
Since your career?
You mean successfully trained that went on to continue to work for Honeywell?
The Nest?
You could say that.
God damn it.
Got him! Got him! You gotta get fired, bitch!
I'm fired because I mentioned that I work for GE. Okay, now, Nemo.
No, Intel.
Yeah, Intel. Nemo.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's literally that's the only motherfucker you've trained that's successfully still there?
Everyone else I trained, although I did have a hand in training Opie and Nancy, and they're both still there. But I wasn't exclusively
Those
their
roots
trainer.
run deeper than you, Pappa J. I'm sorry to say. Right now, you've created that monster, and now it's just kind of out here.
But as far as people I've trained down at the Nest who are still there that I'm solely responsible for, Nemo. Everybody else, shit kid.
So it's not just required for you to train people?
Oh, not me. I've been there too long. I'm like, whatever. Roll on. I mean, I've trained plenty of people that washed out.
Okay, I was gonna say I've trained quite a bit, and there's other people on my team. I make train people. I make other people train people. So I get what you're saying, but come on, man, you got a puppy dog. I say they're my assets. The best assets you have are people who do what you ask.
I do everything I'm asked, but
why would you treat them like shit? Be like, here, what do you want? 5. Those gift cards were great.
Right.
That guy that you talk about that you admire.
Yeah.
There's a reason why you still remember
The
him. He's not
pterodactyl.
been there for what, a year? The guy who gave you gift cards.
The pterodactyl, he was there for 4 years as the building director. Eagle?
I'm saying whoever gave you the gift cards that you were talking about in the story that you just told us.
Right.
Where you appreciated him, it was a different person than what we've been discussing. The pterodactyl, who's an asshole, right?
Right, he's an asshole, but he's the one with the
guy-
gift cards.
Oh, damn.
He's the
never
same
mind.
guy.
So he flipped.
Yeah.
They flipped him.
Oh, no, he was a dick to me, but he was always very generous with me.
I thought there was 2 different personalities going. Maybe
No.
I fell off my motorcycle.
Right.
Fuck, who knows?
Dumbass, keep up with the story.
I can't.
Fucking
Man, when
loser.
you're telling a story sometimes, I got to do 3 things. I got to monitor all kinds of shit.
But to go back to a question you asked me how I felt about the situation.
Okay, go ahead. And I completely cut him off.
yeah,
I said,
you
fuck you.
did.
Sorry, I get that way when I'm 2 beers deep.
But what it made me realize, this is the best time he's had at the Nest in 17 years.
That's true.
But he met me 2 years ago, so these last 2 years didn't mean shit.
You're a bitch.
Oh, yeah, whenever he comes around the corner, I'm like, oh, fuck, now I got to talk to Mark. I just want to sit here and surf the internet. Yeah. That's
You're not the only one that has that response, though.
You know what? There's a squadron of old gentlemen at the Nest.
right.
We'll get into this real quick. Who all they want to do is surf the internet. But these same gentlemen, when we have work, will refuse to do the work.
Oh, no, that's different.
But then when we don't have work, they'll bitch that we don't have work as they're browsing the fucking internet. I'm like, what are you doing? Go to a whole other area and find work. It fucking drives me nuts. And one of the things I say when we interview people,
Right.
before we move on here to commercial break,
Certainly.
2 things. I say, we don't hold each other's hands around here.
Right.
If you need help, we'll help you. But we're not going to assume you need help.
Right.
Ask for fucking help. Ask for help. And then if you have nothing to do, here's the second thing I say. If you have nothing to do... Oh, sorry. During the interview, there was a question I would rephrase. It would normally be something along the lines of, when you've been giving a task and you complete the task, do you look for something else to do, or do you wait for something else to be given to you to do? And everybody says, I go look for something else. So far, that's a fucking 0 out of 0. Nobody goes and looks for anything else to do. They lie straight up in the fucking interview to my face.
You can ask all my old managers. That is not true about me because I am always finding fucking problems.
I would say out of 30 people, there's probably like 5 people I know of that'll go look for something else to do. Other than that, everybody else waits and they fucking blame everybody else. They play the victim. The victim is what I call it. Don't play the victim. Be not a hero, but self-sufficient.
Yeah, you want to be a self-motivated.
Be a fucking grown adult and go find something to do.
Now, when I was a kid, I was just like that. But now that I'm an old man, I'm not that way
needs
anymore.
to do it for
Right.
you. That's why Social Security was invented for you old fucks.
I'm waiting at the starting line in case work comes in. That's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm doing. I'm guarding my area.
Yeah, you gotta wait them out. Gotta wait them out.
Right.
Chad Dukes, man. He's one of my favorites.
He's the best.
Chad Dukes. Well, I guess we'll get into Maple and Ash maybe next week. It's a green topic. What do they call it? Evergreen? Evergreen topic. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and cut to commercial break. And when we come back, we'll be doing some mother freaking snack time.
Oh man, I'm hungry. You got any snacks?
What do you mean, snacks?
You know, snacks. Like the Planet Gummies from Trolley? Or the Crunchy Bacon Cheetos? How about the pulled pork Lay's chips with mustard?
What? Where the fuck do you get those?
Glad you asked. It's called Pops Exotic. First thing you can do is go to popsexotic.com to see all the other snacks they have. Then go to all their social media at Pops Exotic to see all the cool and different snacks they have to offer.
How do we get there?
You heard of Uber?
Oh, shit.
This is the most violent man in Arizona, the man in black, Alex Salyers, and you're listening to Big Lip Radio.
Snack time.
It's gonna make bacon pancakes. Making pancakes, making bacon pancakes. Take some bacon out and put it in a pancake. Oh, remember when we tried bacon pancakes? Your wife made them. It was the first time I ever tried bacon pancakes.
My beautiful bride.
They were so delicious.
Boys and girls, it is indeed again me, Z Money, for your other installment of Snack Time. Snack Time is where we try 4 different snacks, rate them on a scale of 0 to 5, and tell you why. And I tell you all something. We've tried over 1,000 different fucking snacks since Big Lip Radio's history, at least 2009 is when Big Lip Radio was invented and have done a first podcast. And then 2017 we hit Snack Time hard. Snack Time. We became an audio medium and been an audio medium, but been trying to make it live for everybody else. We like to give a show, but over 4 snacks since 2017 at least. 1 show a week, 52, so 4 times 52, and then times that by what, 7 to 10? You know what I mean. You got it, right? I'm not a mathematician.
Right.
But I am a snack-matician.
1,456.
That's just rough estimate. That's not even actual numbers. So you can go look at all of our episodes on our YouTube, all of our social media. Our YouTube for sure keeps all of our podcasts that we've done live streaming, I feel like, to an actual platform. But you can also get them on Facebook and Kick and Twitch and all those other Twitter, X. Sorry, X. You know what we're talking about. Yep. But what's our first snack gonna be, gents?
What do we got?
You know, Pappa J said he was a little tired.
A little sleepy.
And Sitting on the shelf, I just see these Jelly Belly Extreme Sports Beans. Quick energy for sports performance.
From Jelly Belly?
Yeah.
Now, Jelly Belly makes the best and worst jelly beans in the world. And depends on if you're the hot or horrible tasting ones, like dead fish.
I like to hold a snack up to the camera. So all you listening out there the day after, make sure you catch us live every Wednesday. We have Thursday listeners, by the way.
Let me see. Let me see the back. See how many we're supposed to take.
Beans, quick energy for sports performance, carbs, electrolytes, vitamins B and C.
All right.
Contains 15 milligrams of caffeine, or 50 milligrams of caffeine. So I'm sure we'll be fine eating all this pack. There's 1,000 or 100 calories per serving. And the serving size says...
Yes.
I'm not that drunk.
Yes.
It usually tells you serving size is one package.
You gotta eat the whole dang package?
For 100 calories. Total fat. That's funny. The music went down and everything.
Right.
Everybody's fixing their headset. No, we all just went a little derpy there for a second.
How many is that?
All right. 19 grams of added sugars. That's 40%. Holy shit. So just 50 grams of... It doesn't say how much you shouldn't eat.
I would say probably eat no more than 2.
Clinically proven to improve athletic performance. Energized with a pack 30 minutes before activity. A whole pack, it says.
Damn.
Energized with one pack 30 minutes before activity. Use additional beans as needed during activity to sustain energy level. Replenish with one pack after activity. Always consume with water. So I want you to eat one of these packs. Holy fuck.
How many beans is in there?
I would say there's about 20. I don't feel like...
Only 100 calories. That's weird.
Just upend the beans.
It's an ounce. There's a whole ounce. September 13th, 2020 is when these expired. Best Buy. September 13th, 2020.
2020? Oh my God, you're gonna kill us. Where'd you get these?
I saw them on the shelf, so somebody else brought them in.
What?
The boss.
All right, let's do it. Let's try it.
Let's fuck it over.
Yeah,
but I can't believe it. They want you to
like
consume at least 2 of these packs a day, and it looks to be, if you pay close attention, there's about, I feel like 20 beans, maybe,
really?
Give or take in there. I'm gonna take.
It's funny. The boss.
I'm gonna take 3.
Like, we can't have this. It's expired. And
I took 3.
Right. What a
the
jerk.
beans look very jelly.
All right, the boss man sucks.
They're big beans. Big beans.
Hey, he calls in like 15 minutes before the show starts. It takes him an hour to get here, by the way. I won't be there. What a liar.
Well, no shit. If it's 5:45, we obviously know you're not gonna be here.
The man makes his own damn schedule.
They look like they're going to taste hot, but then when you taste them, it's very salty.
Okay, it's supposed to be a cherry flavor.
Could you grab me one of these beers out there, big dog? Thank you. Bulk.
Ew.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is salty.
It goes sweet and then salt. Thank you.
Maybe because it was expired? Oh, now it tastes like a cough drop.
That's what I'm getting, like the old expired hulls. It's very musty. It's almost moldy.
It's hurting my teeth, I know that.
We're eating expired 2020 jelly beans. These are COVID jelly beans.
These are only
COVID beans.
There's COVID inside the package. It's still alive.
Let me drink my popped.
These are horrible. It's a 1. It tastes like shit.
Well, hold on. Let's be fair here. Anything that has to do with energy specifically usually tastes like shit.
And of course, it is 4 years out of date.
Yeah.
So you can't forget about that.
Already?
Yeah, it's 2024.
What the fuck?
Technically 3 years and a couple of months. September, I think you said.
There's only 50 milligrams of caffeine in each bean.
That was horrible.
And they want you to eat the whole pack. There's like 20. What's 50 times 20?
50 times 20 is 1,000.
I feel like after 600 milligrams of caffeine, it's like intoxication of like caffeine. Like
right.
You're poisoned.
That was
that can't be right. And the front says 50 milligrams of what?
Yeah, it contains 50 milligrams of caffeine.
The whole pack?
It doesn't say if it's the per pack.
Usually it's per serving, which is the serving size is the whole pack.
So if that's the case, that's pussy, right? The whole pack of 20 jelly beans at 50 milligrams of caffeine, I could eat 4 of those.
So that was nasty.
I'm gonna give these a 0 out of 5.
Oh, damn!
It's been a while since we've gotten a 0 on the show. Hold on, Bulk. Hold on. Tell us how you really feel.
One, I'm gonna tell you what exactly this goes. Is you find these in the store, you take them off the shelf and put them straight in the trash can. It could be that the that's 4 years expired, but to get 50 milligrams of caffeine, and have
Where do we put them, Bulk?
In the fucking trash can.
Do it. Throw them in there.
Yeah, do it.
Look it to the right.
I missed.
Oh, you missed it.
Well, to be fair, that trash can is close to 3 feet away from you.
The trash cam.
Trash can.
Oh, dude. Whenever we have garbage or beer cans, we try to make a shot, we miss it, we gotta eat a bean.
Ew.
That's disgusting. Those beans are nasty.
They are horrible. And to have to upend a whole bag of jelly beans just to get 50 milligrams of caffeine.
Nah,
I just have a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I had the Death Lemonade from Panera Bread.
Death Lemonade? What is that?
They have this charged lemonade series, and that's killed 2 people already.
Nah, they'd be sued.
They had already gotten sued. It's like a medium-sized drink, no bigger than a soda, and it's got like 550 milligrams of caffeine in it.
Oh my gosh!
I feel like their lawyers wouldn't let them continue to sell it after they defending a lawsuit.
When you're ordering and at the window, there's a fucking warning.
Jesus!
If you consume this, you're very stupid.
From Panera Bread?
Yeah.
That's one of them supposedly healthy fast food chains.
But
that bean leaves a nasty fucking aftertaste.
All right, it's horrible.
You know what helps for the aftertaste?
What's that?
None of us. Hold on, you're excited. None of us gave our score yet. Except for you.
I got 0, 1.
1. What's your score, Z Money?
Okay, good. Thank you for asking. No, just kidding. Look at he's like.
It got the 0. So.
Well, yeah, it's a 1. It's nothing new. It's a fucking 1. I just felt left out. That's my fault.
Oh,
Make it
sorry,
all
sir.
about me.
It's
you know how it
revenge.
is. It's a Z Money. But no, there's a weird chemical flavor. When you first put the bean in your mouth and crunch in, that shell I feel like is sweet.
Right,
But
the shell's candy.
whatever the jelly
Inside
of the bean is, that is disgusting. It tastes like hairspray when your mom used to be in the bathroom curling her hair and shit. And the hair in the 70s, the aerosol cans. You're in there because you're a little kid brushing your teeth.
Yeah,
getting
your
ready
mom.
for school. Mom's getting ready for work, smoking cigarettes. It's a mixture.
Your mom was a child of the 80s.
Yeah, just a mixture of cigarettes, hairspray, and fucking toothpaste. Dude.
I miss that girl.
Which one? Not my
Your
mom. I'm talking
mama.
about your mom too, Grandma Smith.
You keep that hooker out of this.
Why'd you face butt your fucking microphone?
I'm just moving her away.
He said, "Keep that whore out of this."
So I do, man. I'm moving away. You've never seen
Look how
me.
much room we have.
You've
in
never
here.
seen my mic technique.
Hold on.
I'm always moving
Let
it
me
with my
make sure
face.
everybody's fucking staring at it. Go ahead, show the mic technique.
I'm like that. You keep that hooker out of this. That's how it goes.
You keep that fucking whore fuck out of here.
Hey, to be fair, I didn't call her that.
What? Well,
Seems rather harsh.
sorry. Let me get my microphone back here.
Seems rather harsh.
We're headbutting our microphones.
Right.
Who headbutts their microphones on a
Me.
fucking podcast?
I do it all the time. You have never watched my mic
radio.
tech.
BigLipRadio. That's
Right.
right. A radio show.
Right, radio show, not a podcast.
But-
Not one of them. We're not one of them.
What's that? Are we ready for the next snack?
Yeah.
I gave it 1.
We got our
bad
fresh
taste
in our
in your
breath.
Full of flavor in
Fresh
my
your
throat.
breath.
Yeah.
Tic Tacs, Sprite.
Sprite flavored Tic Tacs.
Yeah.
These are yellow Tic Tacs.
We've had Coke flavored Tic Tacs. We've had
those are
Dr.
good.
Pepper flavored Tic Tacs.
Those
We've
are good
had
too.
all kinds of flavor. I don't think we've had Sprite flavored Tic Tacs.
Since we're looking at this, serving size is 1 mint,
All right.
and it's 0 calories.
Ooh,
60 servings per container.
damn.
And you cared about sugar? It doesn't say anything about sugar.
No sugar because it's 0 calories.
Let me see that bad boy. Let me hold it up. Let me show the people.
Show the people.
Sprite Tic Tacs, baby.
Yeah.
We're excited. Nick Nack Paduac Tic Tac.
Oh shit!
He said, "Oh
Damn.
I only wanted 1.
who let the dogs at?"
Oh.
Oh, I like it when you can crunch multiples. This is the perfect candy, like the M&M minis. Any of the
Oh
mini,
my God.
mini
man.
mints, mini chocolate chips, mini M&Ms,
I still
mini Snickers. All the minis are so good because you can put multiples in your fucking gullet.
I still have M&M minis left over from Star Wars Episode 1, 1999, and Episode 3, 2005.
Go grab them.
No, because we're not opening them.
Grab that candy sucker up there.
No!
Grab it. Just stand up and grab it. Don't hit your mic. Stand up and grab it, Pappa J. There you go.
This one?
Oh, yeah. Grab that one. Yeah, pull it down. He grabbed from his top shelf. He stood up behind his chair. What is that? Here, I got you. I'll put it on my camera. Explain what this is as I'm showing everybody.
That is a lightsaber lollipop right there that actually lights up. Press it down to the bottom where it says press me. I know it's really difficult. There you go.
How old is this Star Wars lightsaber piece of candy?
I'm going to say mid 2010s.
And it's still in good shape.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Oh, Best Buy, July 2013.
Mid 2010s. I'm pretty good.
That's cool, man. That's just, you have so much candy around on these walls.
Right. I love collecting Star Wars candies.
If you ever get a chance, I'm sure Pappa J is going to do another studio tour here soon for our YouTube channel. Make sure you keep a lookout because it is pretty in-depth. It's even more extensive than his last one is, which you can catch on our YouTube as well. If you want to know what Pappa J's studios have been looking like, just go to our YouTube, my friend.
Right.
Mine is too, but you can see it all on our live. We did that live there for 5 years. You know
That's true.
Like. Now it's time to look at Pappa J's studio. Oh, those. Hey, you know what's great? You know how I can tell a good snack lately?
Yeah.
The last year or so, I've realized when we try a snack and then we spin off into a subject and I look around in this room and everybody's smiling and having a good time just eating this fucking snack.
Right.
I feel like that's a part of the experience of the snack. Because there's some snacks where we try and we're just like,
all right.
we're not even saying nothing. We're just grouchy. We're being bitchy. But we just relived a great memory after eating these Sprite Tic Tacs. What the fuck? We just pulled down a sucker from the top shelf.
Right.
From 2013.
Right. That's 11 years.
That's crazy.
That is.
Sorry, I get excited. Snacks.
Snacks.
What
What did you think?
Oh, fuck. Okay, I'll go first.
Yes.
So these Sprite Tic Tacs,
Yes. Tic Tacs.
there's a weird taste.
It's a weird
It's
taste.
like I licked some lotion. You know when your wife gets out of the shower and she puts lotion on?
and then I'm looking at her.
And
What? Yeah, I saw that bulk.
you said lick it on her?
I'm licking at her.
Like her arm?
Yeah. Well, it depends on where her arm is.
Yeah, her arm.
Like her
Yeah.
forehead?
Look, man, I'm getting dressed up, going to eat at the Y.
Her forehead?
Yeah.
What the fuck does that mean? Like the YMCA?
At the Y.
They get free food there? I know
the
they do
Y.
youth basketball and shit like that. Like, what do you mean?
I'll draw you a picture.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, continue on with your lotion analogy with this
It just tastes
Sprite
like
Tic
fucking
Tac.
sweet pea lotion.
It does. It
It
is
doesn't
not
taste like
great.
Sprite at all.
It's
I
not
got
horrible.
Like a weird chemical taste in my
Right.
mouth the whole time. It's not a zero because
It's lemony.
the crunchiness when you first crunch the outer shell, I think, is what gets the lemon flavor. But
Great
whatever's
mouthfeel.
inside of that is not
Right.
good. I give that a 1.
Yes, Paul.
When I had just one,
Yeah.
it was a 4 because I got that Sprite flavor. It just having the 1 mint. But then when you do what you do with Tic Tacs, you just shove a handful in your mouth.
There's so little, it's the best.
Right,
And-
right. And
And then
that,
you got the chemical
Right.
aftertaste and everything. Then it immediately dropped it down to a 2.
right. Not hard enough to break your teeth, but not soft enough to be gummy. It's a great snack to just drop a whole handful in your mouth. However, yeah, it's very chemically. I don't know. I'll give it a 2, 2.5. I mean, it's lemony. I'll give it that, but it doesn't taste like Sprite.
You're right. No Sprite. And that's usually when you're claiming to be something, that's a point that's knocked off if you don't taste like what you're claiming
Right.
to be, my friend. And that is a 1 all day, every day. What's next? What do we got next, Pappa J? You going to introduce the next one?
What do you think?
If we're all doing it, those ones work better.
Well, this one?
Oh, shit.
'Cause we got 2 of those.
It's like it's drugs, but it's fucking hot jerky.
Oh, spicy sweet chili. God damn it. Spicy sweet chili meat stick.
He's holding up to the camera, the meat stick. It is a thin one. It's not a normal size meat stick, I feel like.
It is a Jack's Links Doritos branded spicy sweet chili. So they have a spicy sweet chili Doritos?
They do.
Yeah.
We've tried them here on BigLipRadio.
Take a bite.
Look at this big long dinger.
Take a bite. Don't worry about standing on ceremony, my friend. Snap into it.
How far do you think I can get?
Take it all the way to the wrapper.
How far do you think I can get?
Is he gonna gag? Oh, this is gonna be great. Is he gonna gag?
Takes the wrapper.
Okay, there you go. He got the wrapper
He pulled the
2/3
wrapper
of the way down.
He pulled the wrapper down.
Right. I'm pretty impressed. Is he gonna?
How far?
Is he gonna take that?
You gotta make a guess. How far?
That's
do you
about
think
6 inches. You're gonna do the whole thing.
I'm gonna do the whole to the wrapper.
You're gonna be a knuckle shy of the wrapper.
Not going shy there. Oh my god!
You're going straight teeth to the wrapper.
You guys are off.
Right. Here we go. Now it's entering his mouth. This is the most homoerotic thing we've ever done.
Why are you
Zach's
excited?
checking himself out.
In the mouth,
Why are you checking yourself out in the monitor?
I gotta make sure I gotta hit the right one.
Deep throat that mother effer. Keep going. Keep going. Oh, it's bending and folding. It's bending and folding. Oh, he did it right to.
He didn't want me to be right.
Oh, damn.
He forced it to bend. He hit that shit with his tongue.
It probably got this far in before it started bending. I was like, all right, there's 4 folds in my
You
mouth.
couldn't just slide that down your throat?
Nah.
How are you going to get a raise?
Well, if it was in my nose, not my mouth, different story. But if it's in my throat to my belly, I don't know. It doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. It's very good.
Is this spicy?
No. Maybe it's expired. Expired spice.
It's Jack's Links. So you know if it's Slim Jim or Jack's Links, you know it's going to be a home run.
Oh, yeah. There's
Great mouthfeel.
A lot of flavor.
Sweet chili can be good if it's not spicy, and this isn't spicy.
Mm-mm.
I do like the Fritos chili.
I get a meat chili flavor, though.
Right.
Not gonna lie.
Now I want to try the Doritos.
Whoa.
This is great. This is a 4.
That's very pleasant.
Yeah, this is a 4.
Sometimes we don't say things after because we're thinking about the snack.
Right. This is a 4.
I'm not sweating. I'm feeling
sweating a little bit.
I'm feeling a little something now that I just thought
on my
of it.
bald head.
My nose, around my eyes, the bridge of my nose is getting a little bit of sweaty. But it's not a spicy sweaty. It's just because of whatever pepper, the light pepper,
Right.
I'm having a reaction to it. We already have documented many of times I sweat when I eat anything, ketchup.
Right.
steak
Ketchup will
sauce,
make you sweat.
Not because it's hot, because I react with
Folks
whatever.
laughing.
Don't laugh at me. Don't call me names. What's up?
What do you give it?
I'm going to give that a 3. That was not bad.
Really?
Yeah. It wasn't the best. I've tried better. I would say Slim Jims are way better. I like the consistency of a Slim Jim. This had like a mushy texture. It wasn't like an actual snap. There's no snap every time I took a bite.
That's
I want
true.
to snap into a Slim Jim, right? I don't want to snap into fucking, who's this? Jack Links?
Jack Links.
Yeah, but it's Doritos, man. It tasted really good. So the flavor is what saved it. It's a
Right.
3. I can do with that. I could eat probably 3 or 4 of those and be satisfied.
All right. What do you think, Bulk?
I agree with the 3. Slim Jim is better. The meat stick is better than a Jack Link's meat stick.
I don't know. I disagree.
The flavor's there too. It's sweet. I can taste the sweet, and then there's a chili meat flavor. So I almost want to give it a 4. I almost want to take back my other score.
It is a 4.
That's my issue with it. It's a little too sweet.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not a sweets person. If you notice a trend of whenever I bring snacks in, it's usually savory or salty.
Yeah. We need some chocolates.
Yeah, but I don't look for chocolates. I'm in the chip aisles. I'm in the gummy. Gummies are probably where I get my sweets at. But
Oh shit! I got a peanut butter Oreo cakester I got to bring out here.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Remember
is
the
a peanut
Oreo
butter
cakesters?
Oreo?
Remember the Oreo cakesters? We tried the regular ones. Well, I got a peanut butter one.
What
peanut
year
butter
was
filling.
this?
I don't know. Last year.
Yeah, Oreo cakesters are back in stores, dude.
Weird.
Yeah, he was drunk when he was trying them.
Maybe. I was probably driving drunk with my kids.
Yeah. So you give it a what, Bulk?
A 3.
A 3, 3, and a 4.
What about you, Pappa J?
You give it a 4.
You give it a 4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Maybe I just fell asleep during your whole
You
review.
did.
All right. What's the last snack? We got another snack. Ooh.
Black cherry soda. What's the brand name on that?
Okay, so when we go to Sweeties Candies here in Arizona or
Great
Pops
place.
Exotics,
Better place.
you have a wide variety selection of many different candies, sodas, and snacks. One of the things that I have is novelty sodas, hundreds of flavors.
All right.
I don't think you can carry one cart full of all of their flavors, if that makes any sense. You're going to take 2 or 3 carts to grab all the flavors they have of these different sodas. I don't know if this is where this is from. What I'm holding up to the camera is a Virgil's handcrafted black cherry soda.
Ooh, black cherry sodas are so good.
Yes, and it's novelty, like you can tell. It's not a screw.
It is
a twist top, baby. I just busted it open. I'm pretty excited. We all heard it go.
Or maybe you just drink so much that you can open a pop top.
I know, right? I drink so much, I just twist the pops. Look at this, Pappa J.
Oh, you can't do that.
What? I can't do what?
You can't throw bottle caps in the game room. I found a Budweiser cap, our Coors Banquet cap, by the way, over there.
There you go.
All the way down.
I don't drink It's Coors Banquet or nothing. That ain't me.
All the way down to Tinley's game station. I don't think that was her drinking.
She did. She stole it. That little witch.
She's 11.
That little motherfucker. You stop her mud hole in. Here, smell that. Tell me it doesn't smell like black cherry right off the top. He's smelling it. He's smelling it.
He's smelling it. He can't get past his thick Mexican mustache.
He's smelling it. He's smelling Pappa J. You can smell it. Pappa J smelling it. He's smelling it. Black cherry. We all agree? Right off the top? Yeah? That's a yeah? Nobody knows how to talk into a fucking microphone.
Nobody does, yes.
That's all right.
All right, there we go.
Thank you, Bulk. Look, I love how we have my glasses. We've
smells
had
so
these
good.
cups for like 3 years.
We have.
These are the only
Except for these
Mountain Dew Purple Thunder recyclable cups.
These are cleaned by my old lady, so they're cleaned very well.
So,
unlike at your house.
Hey, she restored them essentially because they were going to shit at my house.
Right, they'd have 4 layers of fucking shit.
There's rust and all kinds. And now I see them. I'm like, did you get new ones? No, they're fucking brand new.
Don't
your
talk
wife
shit about
is the best.
dishwasher like that.
Your wife is the best.
Yeah, she is.
When it
I
comes
love
to
her to
cleaning
death.
anything, she's the best.
Yeah, that's why I enjoy having sex with her. Yeah.
I can't spit, so I had to spit it out. I had to subtly do it so you don't see the mess that it just created. Sorry, I just blew my fucking dew everywhere.
He just blew his load. I do that whenever I have sex with my wife. It's very good.
Can I go first?
Yes, please.
I'll go first. It's very whole, very solid, sturdy.
Right.
When I drank that, there was substance behind it. It wasn't just a carbonated beverage.
Right.
Oh, he's excited to give me the. Oh, he filled it all with it.
He did.
No, you gotta mix it with the beer.
I know. I'll mix it with the beer here.
There's a place in town, a brewery called.
Hold on. Let me fucking flip to you. Go ahead. There's a brewery in town. What?
Called JB's Brewery or BJ's? JB's.
BJ.
BJ. Yeah. Anyway, they have a black cherry craft soda.
You can take it
and
in a
it
growler.
tastes just like this. I do. I usually pick up a growler of it.
It's BJ's. It's BJ's restaurant.
Right.
We go there every Father's Day. They have like a Father's Day glass.
Yeah, they do.
And shit.
Right.
We go there quite a bit. It's really good, Bob.
They have a black cherry craft soda, and it tastes just like this. This is delicious. It's easily a 4. Bulk, what do you think?
I give it a 4. It's not overly sweet. You get a good cherry. You get the good cherry flavor, and black cherry is the superior cherry flavor over a regular cherry.
God, that's a close call. Both of them shit all over strawberry, which is way overrated.
Yep.
Everybody talks about how great strawberry is.
I just like the tartness of a black cherry over.
Black cherry is way better than strawberry.
Right.
Yeah. There's so much flavor. Even what were those waters in the 90s where you'd go to Sam's Club or what was it called? Oh, by the way, Sam's Club is where I first ever played Sonic the Hedgehog on the Genesis.
Really?
They used to have in Minnesota. They used to have a console display out there first.
That's
ever,
awesome.
And I wanted one ever since. But they used to have these sodas that were just sparkling waters. No, I don't think there was any sugar or anything. But the black cherry flavor tasted like there was sugar in it because the flavoring of the black cherry was so fucking strong.
Right.
It was the best. And we used to freeze them, halfway freeze them, and they'd be slushies. Oh my goodness. We all know those little fucking poor people waters that are just sparkly waters, right? We know what they are, right?
Yeah, the 67
like the
cents
ice
one.
waters or
Right.
I forget the name brands of them. I'm brain farting right now, but whatever. Those are so good, and this is very thick compared to that.
What do you give it on a scale of 5?
It's good. It's a 4.
All
It's
right,
really good.
4
It's better,
all
than,
around.
it's better than the last snack. It's a 4.
Yeah.
Everybody give it a score.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ready for your beer black cherry?
Let me go ahead and chug this real quick. This black cherry mixed with Coors Banquet. You guys saw it live here. Let's go.
There it is. He's upending it. He's about to pass out. He's getting sleepy. A little dizzy.
Look at that throat work.
Wow, that is great throat work.
There's a lot of bubbles.
That's what she said.
There's a lot of bubbles.
Why would she say that?
Bubbles. Bubbles.
Because she's into some kinky shit.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you know what?
What?
Not too bad. It tastes a little soapy though, for some reason.
Weird.
Not sure where the soapy soap taste came from, but it's there, and I don't like it. So if I had to give that a score, it's less than. It's a 3 mixed with the beer, 4 without the beer. That
all
black
right.
Cherry, what is this called again? The Virgil's handcrafted black cherry soda. If you ever see that out at a novelty store, Crackle Barrel, whatever truck stop you're at,
right.
pick it up. It's really good. But gents, we need to figure something out.
Yeah.
One last thing.
This is going to be an easy one to figure out.
Yes, when you hear that, that means we need to find out the MVP of snack time. And that's the snack that scored highest on our chart out of 5 tonight. We've had plenty of other scores that have been a 5, but tonight I think one snack stood out amongst the rest, and that is the Virgil's handcrafted black cherry soda. That
Good
got
stuff.
an average score of 4. So good, but the mix with the beer, the Coors Banquet, brought it down. But that's all right.
Right.
Does that speak on the soda or the Coors Banquet?
I don't know. The Coors Banquet kind of fucked it up, I feel like. I feel like the Coors Banquet is the culprit in this scenario.
All right.
Pappa J.
I probably think you would have gave a better score if it was a kilt lifter.
I don't know. Kilt Lifter's pretty thick. Kilt Lifter's so thick, I think that black cherry handcrafted soft drink that we just tried, that soda, would thicken it up so much it would be a syrup almost. And I probably couldn't stand it.
Like a malt liquor.
I remember one time I went to...
you should drink Colt 45.
No, I went to Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
With one of my previous employers, doing a lot of networking and security cameras and all that kind of great programming, whatever you want to call it. We stayed in Hershey, Pennsylvania, like I just said. There was a bar right by our hotel.
Uh-oh.
And they were serving this beer called the Mad Elf.
All right.
Fucking Mad Elf.
All right.
And it was kind of like Kilt Lifter times 10. Guess how much alcohol was in this beer?
I'm going to say 6%.
It was 13.3%.
What?
13.
Good Lord.
0.3, and I had 3 of them bitches.
A 26 proof beer. That's got to be a
22
malt
ounces
liquor.
of 3 of them bitches, dude.
Malt liquor?
I don't know.
Had to be.
It was fucking beer. It said this is what's on tap. Came out of a beer spout. This is the beer we have, the seasonal, because it was during Christmas time. Mad Elf.
Mad Elf. That's awesome.
Fucking nuts, dude. And I remember my buddy that went with me was carrying me back to the hotel room.
Did I tell you guys last year I broke my sobriety for a while?
What?
I didn't know you had sobriety.
I was like, wait a minute, you have sobriety?
Bro, I was straight edge from 22 when my son was born until last year.
22.
Yeah,
like 2022 until last year.
No, 10 years ago. I've been straight edge for 10 years.
Oh, you're trying to be with like the
punk.
CM Punk.
CM Punk. You hold up the XI Pappa J.
No drugs, no alcohol. You know.
Yeah.
So
now you're all about drugs and alcohol.
No, I'm restarting. I was at a funeral, and that's where I broke it. I had someone really close to me pass away last year, and my uncle had to cut me off, and he's an alcoholic,
right?
And he's never cut anybody off before. He's would never stop anybody from drinking. And everybody in my family was like, "That's a problem if the alcoholic has to cut you off." And
did he make you put your clothes back on?
No, he dragged me inside, sat me on a chair, and was just like, "You're sitting there for 30 minutes and you're not moving." Because the thing is my whole family knew I don't drink,
right?
And so it was good. It was a St. Patrick's Day style drink. So it was a seltzer, like a White Claw type drink.
Right.
But it was sour green apple Kool-Aid mixed into it.
Oh, God.
And so it tasted like candy. It didn't taste anything. It just tasted like juice. And I think it was 8% alcohol per serving. And I had like 10 drinks in the span of 45 minutes.
Damn.
Yes, Mom.
Hey there, boy.
But you maintained your chastity, correct?
Yeah.
All right, good. So that streak's still running strong.
Damn. All right. Yeah, I'm going to go walk out of here right
Nah, stay. Just because you called you in your virginity doesn't mean you have to be all pissed off. Man. We still want you here. Or at least I do. Or at least I do.
Depression.
What a way to round off snack time. Depression is a good way to round off snack time.
Right.
Maybe it's not, but who knows? Let's go ahead and cut to commercial break. And when we come back, we'll be doing some nostalgia.
Oh, man.
What's up?
I just beat my last video game.
What do you mean you beat your last video game?
Yeah, I just beat Super Mario, Donkey Kong Country. I mean, I beat them all.
Are you sure you've beat them all?
Well, no.
Well, you know what you need to do? You need to get yourself down to Fallout Games in Tempe, North Phoenix, Paradise Valley, or the Mesa location. They specialize in all the old school video games. Or you can go to falloutgames.net and see what they got online as well. But it's best to go to the store location. You get the whole experience. They even got Legos.
Oh, geez, thanks. I'm going now.
Hey, this is Drab T-shirt from the Big O and Duke Show and the Junkies in Washington, D.C. And I listen to Big Lip Radio after I've listened to everything else on the internet. And when I say everything else, I mean everything else. Rally the Horde, The Minority Report, Hard Times and Weirdness, Joe Rogan, Play to Win Radio with AWOD. Nostalgia.
Pappa J.
Where'd you get this beat?
What do you mean, that beat? That's Kirby. It's
Oh,
Kirby.
is it?
Mhm.
Oh,
Kirby.
okay. All right.
The
Got
motherfucker who
it.
sucks things in and turns into their power if he squishes down real hard with
You're
his gut.
correct.
Yes, Kirby. You ever played Kirby Dreamland on Game Boy?
Yes, I believe I have it.
Marshall in the chat says, "Hey, from," he said, Marshall Greenbank. Hey, from Kyle. Where's the boss? Where's the boss? The boss is late yet again and not going to be here tonight.
Hey, he pretended he has to work on a car, and he called us 15 minutes before he had to be here, which means it takes an hour and 15 minutes for him to get here, which means he knew he wasn't coming in and just like, F you guys.
Right.
Yeah, so anyway, that's where he went.
Yes, but if you heard that music we played not even 2 minutes ago already, that means we're playing the game that we hold near and dear to our heart called Nostalgia. And that's where I come up with 3 clues.
3 clues.
1 clue. There you go. He said you bulk repeated it. It's where I
1
come
clue.
up with 1 clue.
1 clue.
About 35 seconds
1.5
long.
clues. About 30 seconds long.
And all you got to do is go to all of our social media and guess the name of the game that the audio clue you're about to hear belongs to. And if you're wondering what our social media is, it's at Big Lip Radio. Literally, just Google Big Lip Radio, and you'll find all of our social medias on the first 5 pages. And if you're just that curious, go to any of your social media that's your choice.
Right.
And type in at Big Lip Radio. I'm sure we'll be there. I'm
Right.
sure we'll be there. And then Marshall says that's true, and then he said Kirby is awesome. Yeah, so like I said, we always read our chats. Make sure you guys
Pluto.
chat along.
Bog is cheap in your heart.
Oh, Pluto does. Pluto in the chat said beer bog is deep in your heart.
Fuck,
You're right.
you guys can't read.
I can't.
Bear bog.
Bear
is
bog.
deep in your heart.
Listen, I got beer in my heart, right? I don't got bear
That's
bog.
right.
What is bear bog?
I have no idea.
Bear bog, Pluto.
I feel like that's an AI.
Anyways, while Pluto is describing in our chat what bear bog is, it sounds like some weird term that Pappa J likes to use, like bareback, but bear bog.
Yeah, bareback.
Bear bog. Let's go ahead and listen to last week's clue because I want to hear your guys' guess because you
All
guys
right.
always have one whole week to figure out what the clue is and your opportunity to go to all of our social media at Big Lip Radio, guess the name of this game and win a prize. You
Yeah.
will win a prize from our prize vault. We have a couple prize vaults sitting down here. One of them's propping up our lights. But for the most part, it's a prize vault and it's very great and awesome. You guys can win a prize. So you want to hear last week's clue?
Please.
Let's do it.
Nostalgia.
Yes, when you hear that, that means it's the end of the clue and your opportunity to guess of what the name of that game is. But hey, you had one whole week, so don't guess this time. Don't guess this time. We're just reviewing last Wednesday's clue because everybody wants to know what it was. And so now you're tuning in next week, which is now, to find out what the answer is. Pappa J, what is it?
Yeah, I think somebody last week said Ready to Rumble, and that's not it. What
That is not it.
What about The Contender?
I see my phone sitting right here.
Like, I can look.
What is the game?
I mean, if I look at your phone, yeah.
Okay, what do you guys think
I can't
the game
see
was?
it from here.
I just knew it sounded like a fighting game.
It's a boxing game of some sort.
Yeah, because I heard shoulder throw.
Well, no, it is a wrestling game. It's an arcade wrestling game from WWF. Pappa J. It came out in the arcade. It says it's a professional wrestling video game developed and released by Technos Japan for arcade in 1991, featuring stars of the Wrestling Federation, WWF.
Right.
You don't know THQ, Techno Japan?
So what, is WrestleFest?
Yeah! Pappa J got it.
But that doesn't sound like WrestleFest.
I know it is, though. It's WrestleFest.
Damn, I used to play that all the time when I was in the Big Nav.
Hey, if you can prove me wrong, make sure you guys all go to our Discord, by the way. Sign up for our Discord, and you can see Pappa J. Not right now. I know you got WrestleFest wrestlers and
action figures,
but that doesn't mean it has a sound in it.
No, it doesn't.
If you can, I'm open for debate. Prove me wrong, and I'll accept or deny, depending on what your evidence is.
Interesting.
Yes, WrestleFest is what we're going with. WWF for that last clue. If you guessed that correct, you were notified via DM from us at BigLipRadio. If it was anybody else, they're not true. Don't give them any of your information. We'll let you know. We'll give you all the proper stuff. So there are other accounts out there doing what we're doing, pretending to be us. But do not worry. We'll make sure you know who we are. But if you did not get last week's clue, we have a brand new clue just for you to guess.
Can't wait to hear it.
Educated guesses only here live in the studio. But remember, if you think you know it, go to all of our social media. Even right now, guess live at what this clue could be. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's play it.
Nostalgia.
Shut up. Sometimes I gotta throw an easy one in here. I'm gonna laugh so hard if you give me a guess right now.
I can't give you a guess because I know it.
It's been a while since I've done one that's so well known that everybody and their mother should be typing in the name of this game right now into our chat. All 15 of you people. Hey, Pluto said beer pong, by the way. There was a typo. Beer pong. Well, that's fine. We could probably do beer pong on this table right here.
It's just, which one?
Well, that sound effect and the way the music should clearly give it away. Are you still wondering which one?
It sounds like it could be one of two.
It could be one of two.
One of two. see what I did there?
One of two.
See what I did? It's a one of two.
You almost sound like one of the Jedi of Star Wars. One of two, Obi-Wan.
All right, yeah.
Obi-Wan of two. So if you think you know the... Marcel Greenbank said Dr. Mario. That is incorrect.
Oh, God damn it.
Dr. Mario is incorrect, my friend. I got to keep moving this chat.
Yeah, lose our number, damn it.
He said, unsubscribe? No. Don't unsubscribe, whatever you do.
You do know that Ewan McGregor's brother's call sign is OB2, right?
Obi Trice?
Real
name?
In the
no gimmicks?
European Air Force? Ewan McGregor's brother's call sign is OB2.
Because Ewan McGregor's Obi-Wan. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan. He's OB2. Get it?
I get it now, but Pappa J.
Yes.
You made sure very clearly in our Discord that you wanted to talk about, because like I said, I post our show topics, so what we're probably going to talk about the night before. or hours before, anyways.
Hours
before, and you suggest topics you want to talk about. And one of the things you want to discuss was Star Wars is announced. What the fuck does that mean?
Oh man, there's like 3 movies. What are you doing?
He's getting excited.
He's bored.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Look at that.
It's so good. It's so good.
I'm trying to bend my arm just enough to where
it's
attached to my arm.
This is the worst show ever.
Marcel guessed Dr. Mario in the chat, and then he also guessed Zelda in the chat. There's a lot of things he's guessing.
A lot of guesses. Okay, now.
What Star Wars movie's coming out? Star Wars episode fucking 95?
All right.
The retards?
Close.
Okay.
Okay.
The tarts? You fucking tart.
Close. They announced 3 new Rey movies. Rey Skywalker?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's probably the most unfamiliar I am with Star Wars.
Saw the Raytards out there getting all worked up. And
all the Rey what?
The Raytards.
What does that mean?
Now, look.
Does that mean people who are just in love with them?
Yeah. Now, look, I'm a fan of Rey. Rey is fine. I've got no problem with Rey. The Last Jedi sucked.
Raytards.
Yeah. Last Jedi Pokemon. Look, you can't just keep writing names, Marshall. Jesus Christ.
He's just guessing away.
He's just going through Nintendo's catalog and just writing down all their names.
Smart man.
So anyway, they announced 3 movies, which could be good.
Yeah.
Because The Last Jedi did suck. Okay. Now, the reason everybody's like, the fandom is split on The Last Jedi is The Last Jedi is a great sci-fi movie, but it's a shitty Star Wars movie.
Okay.
So that confuses fans.
The Phantom Menace, you said?
Especially new fans.
The Phantom Menace?
The Phantom Menace?
Did you say the Phantom?
No, fandom.
Okay.
The fandom.
Okay.
Drunkie.
Well, you have a stuffed nose. I do. Like you said Phantom Menace.
So anyway, it split the fandom because the new guys aren't smart enough to understand it's not Star Wars.
Okay.
The Last Jedi is not how Star Wars works.
I feel like you're right.
So
I agree.
The Rise of Skywalker did what they could with all the stuff Rian Johnson fucked up to close out the Skywalker saga. And I just watched that again this weekend with the babies, and The Rise of Skywalker is solid shit. I love it.
At this point in time, I can confidently say I enjoy the first 6 more than I have these last 3.
A lot of that's going to be age. I remember everybody.
Is that nostalgia?
Maybe. I remember everybody talking. Oh, shit.
Because I mean, when the first 3 were out. Right? When I say the first 3, I don't mean episodically. I just mean the first 3 movies that came out.
The original
for Star Wars.
Right.
That was cool. But then the second 3 came out.
Right.
The prequel trilogy.
And everybody's like, holy shit, the first 3 are 10 times better than the second 3.
Right.
And now these other, the last
new 3 comes out.
All right. And everybody's like, holy shit, the other 3 were better.
The other 6 are better than this.
Right. You know what I mean? What the fuck is going on?
Well, now here's the difference. When the prequels came out,
Miss Pac-Man.
Jesus. When the prequels came out, I loved the prequels, and I loved Jar Jar, and I made no bones about it either. I wasn't one of those older guys. Look, I was 8 years old, and I was watching Star Wars in the theater, and this rules my childhood. No, I thought it was great. I loved it. In fact, I actually prefer the prequels to the originals. Shoot me, whatever. But now I look at the sequel trilogy.
I'll shoot ya.
I look at the sequel trilogy and I realize, The Last Jedi fucked everything up. Okay, it just did. Now I have no problem with Rey. I have no problem with how they handled her character, all that stuff. But there were so many threads they dropped that they can pick back up with a new Rey series, right? They have the lightsaber. How did Maz Kanata get Luke Skywalker's lightsaber that he lost in Empire Strikes Back? On Bespin, his hand was cut off with the lightsaber. Maz Kanata in Force Awakens had Luke's lightsaber. Where the hell did it come from? Yes,
it's in the comics.
It's in the comics, half-assed.
Yeah, that the trash people on Bespin were the ones who found it,
right?
And essentially put it on the market, and it made its way to her.
Right, but but it doesn't detail anything. Yeah. It's all said basically in throwaway lines and panels. It's not really detailed, and if it didn't happen in the movie, it's not true canon. Okay, it's just movies are A-level canon.
Yeah,
comics and books are B-level canon, and role-playing games are C-level canon, and that's the way it's always been. So anyway, they can pick back up on that thread, and we live in a universe far, far away that has cloning. They had the lightsaber, probably had the hand, and if you got Luke's hand, now you can clone Luke Skywalker like they did in the Thrawn trilogy to create evil Luke, L-U-U-K-E.
Well, I think they're touching on that aspect in The Mandalorian, where they're explaining, yes, you can clone somebody, but you cannot clone their midichlorian count. That's the issue they were having with Palpatine, is that each Flash clone, or each clone that they had, wasn't as force susceptible as usual. That's why Rey's father took off. Because as he matured, he wasn't seen as strong enough.
Right.
And before he was disposed of, he ran away.
Now, I'm going to let you know why that's bullshit. Okay, I'll let you know why that's bullshit. That's just Disney trying to say, oh, look, see, anybody can have the Force. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Now, granted, it's always been anybody can have the Force. Okay, that's why they had to hunt through for Force-sensitive babies, the Jedis, hunting for Force-sensitive babies, because it does happen randomly. But there's also a genetic component to it. Otherwise, they wouldn't give two shits about Anakin's kids. The Emperor knew, as I did, if Anakin were to have any offspring, they'd be a threat. Why? Because there is a fucking hereditary component to Force sensitivity, whether you like it or not. The Force is strong in my family. I have it. My father has it. My sister has it. Yes, Leia, you're my sister. So there is a goddamn genetic component to it, and anybody who wants to pretend there isn't a genetic component to it is fucked, okay? DNA is your goddamn genetics, okay? It's all over the canon. It's deeply embedded. It's the Skywalker saga. So this guy, while you can have failed clones, and a low midichlorian count could be a part of a failure of a failed clone, those clones will generally be as if it's a successful clone, as strong in the Force as the original material, because it is genetically passed down, even though it also happens randomly.
Yeah.
Yes, now what?
No.
Now what?
It's 3 generations.
The motherfuckers.
Skywalkers.
Yeah, because everybody's, Rian Johnson, Rey's a nobody. No, she's not. She's not a nobody. It's stupid. It's a Skywalker saga. Of course she's a fucking Skywalker. He fucked it all up. Okay? She was supposed to be a Skywalker. How do you know that? How do you know Rey's supposed to be a Skywalker from Force Awakens? Because it's the fucking Skywalker saga. That's how you fucking know. Oh, we're going to have Skywalker saga with no Skywalkers. Oh, that's exciting. Okay. Yeah, shut the fuck up. God, it pisses me off.
Well, yeah, I just said, you're looking at me like I just said that to you. You're like, fuck you, Z-Money. You fucking dumb. Hey, could you grab me a beer?
I can't. No, the door opens the wrong way.
Well, I'm sorry. The only guy that has something to say besides me, because when it comes to Star Wars, I love Star Wars. But let me tell you something. The bulk loves Star Wars more than I do.
He's as steeped in the lore as I am.
I personally believe the story was originally supposed to be set up that Rey had a relationship to Obi-Wan, because let me finish. Let me finish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because Lucas has come out and said that the story, every trilogy is supposed to mimic each other. We had Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Palpatine in the prequel. We had Obi-Wan, Anakin, Luke, and Palpatine in the sequels. So to keep the story mirroring each other, you would need a Kenobi in there, because you still had a Skywalker in Ben Solo.
What's Ben's last name?
Solo.
Fuck you!
But he's
a Solo!
He's Leia's son.
Bullshit! What's his last name?
Solo.
Fuck you! He's not a Skywalker. I get it. He's got Skywalker blood, but it's the Skywalker saga, not the Skywalker in-laws and Solo saga. It's the Skywalker saga, not the Skywalker blood saga. He has to be a Skywalker. He is a Solo, okay? Now, if you got to reach around to connect the dots and say, oh, but he does have Skywalker blood, then it ain't right. It's not the Skywalker saga.
And according to Adam Driver,
Right.
Ben's character was completely butchered by Ryan.
Oh, was it? I imagine.
Because Kylo Ren was never supposed to have a face turn. In the original product that J.J. Abrams had presented to Adam Driver.
Right.
He was supposed to just stay heel the whole time.
There'd be no redemption at the end?
No, he was supposed to have he was actually supposed to fall farther and farther into the dark side. And originally there was no Palpatine.
Right.
There was no Palpatine
Right.
there. And it was supposed to be like we kind of getting the extremes going back and forth of the Skywalker blood of oh yes, Anakin was a powerful light side Jedi, then fell to the dark side. Luke brought balance back to the light, but the Force works as the Force works. Well, the light's now in control.
Right.
We have to balance it back out with the dark.
Right.
And that it was supposed to be that dark side remnant of Vader in the helmet.
Right.
Is what was leading him.
Right.
Along with Snoke's training.
And now, speaking of threads they could pick up in the in the Rey trilogy, they could pick up how did Ben get? I mean, granted, he flew to Endor and grabbed the helmet. Well, I don't think it's going to be that simple. How did he come across Darth Vader's helmet? Okay, and how did that relationship form? And what did that helmet mean to him? And did Snoke know he had it? I mean, there's so many questions that were just dropped because The Last Jedi fucked everything up.
Adam Driver has already come out on in interviews saying he will not return next Kylo Ren.
Right, he said he ain't doing it.
Yeah, he's done with Star Wars.
Right, and John Boyega, too, was offered a shit ton of money. He said he ain't doing it.
Yeah, they screwed him.
They screwed him over.
With how bad they did his character, my personal belief, his best send off would have been when they're on the red salt planet.
Right.
Is if they would have let him suicide bomb.
Right. Two things where they messed up. A, he should have killed Phasma and then sacrificed himself. That would have been such an awesome ending for the guy. But also, he was the male lead of the third trilogy, so you can make that argument.
I mean, well, you can also argue that after as soon as you hit the second movie, the male lead split between him and Oscar Isaac, and it could have just been pulled more towards Poe Dameron,
right?
Because Poe Dameron was the Han Solo of the new trilogy, he was a hotshot pilot, and I hate when shows and movies are forced to fridge someone.
Right.
But with how badly they did his character, fridging Finn would have been the best thing they could have done.
Well, here's why none of that cool stuff that we're talking about is going to happen. Because, it's the first woman of color directing a Star Wars movie. She's a Pakistani woman, and she's known for making her documentaries. And 8 years ago, she made a documentary about honor killings in the Middle East. Okay. And she said she wants her work. Does that still continue to this day? I don't know. She hasn't really made too many commercial endeavors, a lot of documentaries. She likes when her work makes men uncomfortable. I don't want to be uncomfortable when I go to watch Star Wars. Is she still feeling that way? Granted, this was 8 years ago, but she hasn't done anything like Star Wars. How do they figure she's capable of doing something like Star Wars? They're going to fuck it up.
I think she did Miss Marvel. The Disney
Yes, she did. You're right. You're right. She did.
Yeah.
Well, that, of course, made men uncomfortable, and they didn't watch it and canceled their subscriptions to Disney Plus. You're right.
I mean, truthfully, in saying this with a grain of salt, Miss Marvel is probably the best thing with the female Marvel out of all of them.
It's better than Captain Marvel?
And Monica Rambeau.
Right. Monica made a great Captain Marvel in the comic books. In fact, that's the Captain Marvel I was familiar with growing up, and because she was in Amazing Spider-Man, so I followed her through to the Avengers. So, that was, and yeah, they really did her dirty in the movies. But anyway, yeah, you're right. She did do Miss Marvel, but I don't think. I hope she just wants to look at this with a sense of wonder. Grab some of those threads that Rian Johnson let just dangle and, make just a fun series, because I'm always rooting for Star Wars. I want it to win. And really, the Disney shit has been good to great, with the exception of Andor, The Last Jedi, and third season of Mandalorian. And they've announced a Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
Yeah, I'm the one who told you.
I read it. They just announced it this weekend.
I can go back. I'll go back and find it in chat, and I'll even say, "Hey, Pappa J, the next season of The Mandalorian is going to be a movie," and you responded, "Great, awesome, that's how it should be."
Right, but they didn't announce it till this weekend.
No, I mean it.
News
about it came out a bit ago.
Yeah.
Hey, did you see the Marshall said the Force was used? Marshall also said in the chat, LOL, and then he also said case in point, Finn. And then he said Marshall Greenbank said genetics. It sounds like you guys covered all that.
Yeah, we did.
But
It's funny.
But going back on a whole
He's
Disney
so excited.
stuff,
The Bulk is so excited.
Going back on some of the Disney stuff, is the shareholders with Disney are pissed right now.
Right.
Because the 2023 is dark age losses for Disney right now.
Big time.
So Bob Iger came out in the interview saying we need to go back to the stories and stop with the messages.
Quit focusing on the messages, he said.
And
then he hires this activist to direct the Rey trilogy. What the fuck is he doing?
So I'm not sure how much of a fan you are of these movies, but this might be the last time we get to see Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool with Deadpool 3. Because
what's Ryan Reynolds, like 73 now?
He's a great looking 73. Better than me. But Ryan Reynolds put a stop on production on Deadpool because they were trying to use the movie Deadpool as like what they did with the Marvel's movie, where they're just like, oh, hey, this is a cameo fest because we just want to push you to see this. We don't want to tell the story of this movie. This is just what we're pushing.
Ryan Reynolds takes his Deadpool very seriously.
Yeah,
it means a lot to him.
Greenbank in the chat says they need to do an Anakin show. Yes,
they added him to Ahsoka.
Right.
They don't need. It doesn't need to be an Anakin show. It has to be a Vader show, and there needs to be the one scene of we got you surrounded. The only thing I'm surrounded by is fear and dead.
Fear and dead men, right?
But
that's so good.
But Ryan Reynolds stopped production on Deadpool 3 because they hired people to play new X-Men, and he said, "This is some political message bullshit you're trying to force into my movie."
Oh, that's a fucking man right there.
I'm firing them all.
Oh, Jesus, that's a man right there.
And Bob Iger's like, you're not firing them. He's like, this movie will not come out, and you will throw away all this money if I'm not firing these people. Because he's creative lead on it.
Right.
And I think he's in charge of casting, too.
I think he's partial purchase at least the rights to Deadpool, because he's got a lot of say in Deadpool.
Yeah, he can use the character whenever he wants.
Right.
Welcome to Wrexingham.
Right.
Just got an Emmy. And he accepted the Emmy in full Deadpool costume. He's got like a whole video thing about it. Yeah, he has Deadpool.
He cares about the character. It matters to him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even then, the writer wrote Deadpool for Ryan Reynolds.
Right.
One of the writers took over is just like, oh yeah, this is Ryan Reynolds. This is exactly his person.
Right. The character of Deadpool, the charisma just fits Ryan Reynolds' acting. You could absolutely read any Deadpool comic from the 90s and use Ryan Reynolds' voice and it'll work.
Yeah.
And something else I have to mention, big Twitter feud My own profile,
X.
Big Pappa J, not
X. It's not Twitter, dickhead.
X. It's Twitter. These are tweets. What are you gonna call them? X's? It's stupid.
They're X's and
It's
O's.
stupid.
I love you. Love Taylor Swift. Your favorite.
My favorite. I do love her.
There's a word I like to call you right now. We probably shouldn't say it.
It rhymes with maggot. Now check this out.
Bob Saget.
Star Wars. It's a boy franchise. I'm sorry. Girls are welcome. You can watch and enjoy it too. 2/3 of the fans are dudes. They should write it for dudes. And if you think it's 4 chicks and the force is female, you're dumb.
Well,
it's so good to be able to say that.
Shut up. I don't know how excited you were because we did a whole podcast, the Dork Side series, where you made my wife watch, 6 movies?
It was the first 6 movies. It was back in 2009. December 2009.
And how did you do it? Did you make her watch it when the years the movies came out, or the order that the story unfolds in?
The order, the story, 1 through 6.
Okay.
1 through 6.
So you had her watch it a different way than what most people could experience it, right?
Right. I had her watch it chronologically.
Of your age, right?
Right.
Your age group, they didn't get the experience. My age group, I would say, watched them probably backwards.
Right.
They found out about the newer
4 through 6 and 1 through 3.
And then they went back and watched 1 through 3.
Right.
But my wife got to experience it, the new
1 through 6.
1 through 6.
Yeah, now people are promoting this like machete order type shit where it's just like you watch episodes 4 and 5, then you go back and you watch 1 and 2.
Right.
You have to know so much already about that. I feel like that's your 10th run through of Star Wars. Then you go back and do that shit. Like that's not bad.
No. I'm sorry, I got that wrong. You watch episode 4, then you go back and watch episodes 1 and 2, then you.
It's like when they said you could watch listen to Pink Floyd and watch the goddamn Wizard of Oz.
Oh,
movie.
you can do that though. That's
but
true.
How long does it take you? You've had to have seen the movie and heard the song at least once or twice before you went and did that. Yeah. That's the crazy part, man.
Yeah,
that is the crazy part.
Let me be clear. I fucking love Star Wars, and I like to love most of the stuff Disney's done. They had a few stinkers. The quality's not as good as it was. I'll say that. However, most of Disney's stuff has been good to great. People who are bitching about Disney stuff, bitching a little bit too much and a little bit too loud. It is good. And in 20 years, just like it is with the prequels, you're going to look back and go, oh, you know what? This shit wasn't that bad.
Give me Gina Carano's Rangers of the New Republic.
Hell yeah. Amen, brother.
I need me an actual Western.
That's funny. Marshall Greenbank says, I was going to say Vader show. And then he also said, try watching Marvel in the correct order, but by the time you do, they come out with more.
Right.
So make sure you hit us up on all of our social media. That was your thoughts of Pappa J and Star Wars. It's been a while since we've heard those. We don't usually dive too deep into Star Wars, but they're releasing something new. Plus, we've heard how much he hates Disney. Unfortunately, Disney has its grasp on Star Wars, and Disney isn't his favorite, but Star Wars is. So he has to live and let go and grow up and move on and just appreciate the things he loves and the fact that he still gets them. But it's coming out. So thank you all so much for tuning in for tonight's 290th episode of Big Lip Radio here on January 10th of 2024. Really appreciate you for stopping by. Make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you comment. Tune in. Give reviews, feedback. We love it all. Podcast at BigLipRadio. If you have any questions, is our email. Or if you want to participate in any event we have going on, like Nostalgia, that's one way you can enter the contest. Nostalgia is a game where we go ahead and let you guess a clue that belongs to a video game. They just listen. That's right. Well, people are tuning in. There's like more people now than we had ever. So make sure you guys go check us out at BigLipRadio. Go review what you just missed. And with that being said, we'll catch you guys next Wednesday live at 6 p.m. Easy time. Peace.
Woo!